Okay, so we're going to show you how to manage your account. So what I've done is I've gone to newskin.com, and you might want to bookmark that particular page somewhere so that you can keep going back to that without having to type it in. So newskin.com comes up with this page, and from here you can select which country you currently reside in so that you can access your account. I live in Australia, so I'm going to just click on Australia here and get that to go to the Australian homepage, which is where we are. And you can see what the story is, that you're in the right country, because you'll see a little flag of your country and so on. You can often change languages depending where you are. Now, what you'll need to notice first is along the top here you get some options. And because I'm managing my account, and this is where I want to go to do so, you can see the words My Account at the top. So you can't actually do much in here until you've actually logged in, and it's going to ask you to log in first. So what we'll do first off is log ourselves in. And your login is normally your email address, so make sure that's there. And your password is normally your date of birth. If you're not sure what your password is, ask the person who set you up with your account. Normally, the way I set up people's accounts is their date of birth, and it's normally 6 digits. So it's day, month, year. So and there's no gaps and no dashes. Our password is a little bit different. You can change that yourself later on, but normally, and for some reason I failed, it's because I failed to type in my email address correctly. So yes, so it is case sensitive, and you will need to be careful with that. If you have any trouble with that, as I say, please make sure that you contact the person who set you up with your account, and they can help you out there. Or you can ring the 1300 number in your local country. Now we're in, and you can see that because I can see some information here, but what we're going to do is have a look at my account. So there's a number of options here. If you drop to the bottom, it says Manage ADR. So if you click on there, it will take you immediately to your account, which is called an ADR. It's a 3-letter acronym, and it stands for Automatic Delivery with Rewards. It means that you're making the most of Nu Skin's ordering system. You're ordering online, you're managing what you get and when you get it and what you want and so on. This is my account here, and you can see that it's shipped already in this month. I'm in January, and it's about to ship again next month in February. Accounts ship every month, but you can decide what you want. You can put it on hold a couple of times a year if you don't need anything. That will affect your points, and it will affect your commission payment, but what we do is we make sure we pop into our account a couple of days before it's due to ship and run around the house, see what we need, whether we need any soap or shampoo, or we need gels for the spa, or for the or nutritional products for ourselves. And what we do is we come in here and you click on Edit ADR Products. And this is a little area where you can see all the products that you've got on ADR or sitting in there to reoccur. Now, we tend to have a couple of packs of galvanic facial gels. The reason for that is obviously we're using them, but we're also doing demonstrations with other people. So we normally have one of those just sitting on there, and that means we never run out of those, which is great. And you can see the price and the points in the country that we are. Now, I got some body cleansing gel last month, so I possibly won't need any this month. In fact, I got 2 of those, so I can just remove that item, and it'll take that off, as you see. And perennial, I got that as well, so I won't need any more of that, but I do need some other bits and pieces. Now you can see there's a couple of things you can do. You can start adding product here, and you can also use your points. So first of all, let's have a look. What I really would like to get is some baobab butter, and you can start typing and it'll actually find a few bits and pieces. It's starting to find baobab. We're going to try and remember how to spell it, B-A-O-A normally. And here we are, there's some baobab butter on there. So click on there, and it's added it on there for me. Now, funny it came up with baby before, because I do have a friend who's having a baby, and I'd quite like to give them some of this hibiscus hair and body wash. It's beautiful for children, especially little babies with their beautiful sensitive skin. So I've popped that in there, and because I'm going to give it as a gift, I'm actually going to use some points to get that. And you can see I've got a lot of points sitting on here. So I'll just click on here, redeem my points, and now you get another option here that comes up. So pay with points, and what I'm going to do is just click that box, and now you can see it's actually 14 points, but it's costing me nothing. I'm paying with it with points. The points value has dropped here in my balance, in my little stockpile of points, because I'm using some of them, but you can see I've now got a product for free. And that'll ship at the same time as these ones I'm paying for. So you can go through and add whatever you want. I quite like to add some toothpaste on there every now and again. We quite like the whitening one, so we'll pop that on there, and it's automatically put it in this area as a pay with points, so we can do that. and away we go. So I'm getting some free toothpaste as well this month. So you can see on my order that's going to ship sometime next month, I've got my gels, I've got the body butter, which I'm quite happy to pay for because I'm going to be using that myself, and I need to get some points going on my account. In fact, what you're looking for if you're a distributor is to have 100 points here to make sure that you get your commission that month. Very important that you do that. So what I'll do is I'll pop something else on there. What I'm really looking for this month, I'm running out of my liquid finish, and I normally use the honey beige. So I'll pop that in, and you can now see I'm up to over 100 points. So I'm guaranteed I'm going to get paid my commission this next month. I'm not going to run out of gels. I've got everything I need. I've got a couple of free bits and pieces as well, which is lovely. And I've got my 100 points. If you're not a distributor and you're not interested in what goes on with commission, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be, because you can pay for your own product this way. But if you're not, but you do want to continue gathering these points, which are called ADR points, you need to make sure you have a balance here of 50. It will come up with all sorts of warnings if you don't have those sorts of levels of points. But what it means for those uninitiated is if you have 50 points coming through on an ADR, you're going to get back 20 to 30% of those points so that you can order free product later on. So it's pretty straightforward. It's a little shopping cart. You can play around with it, remove items, add items, decide what you want to get for free, and make sure you've got the right points. And then all you do is save your changes, and it'll take you back to that home screen and show you a little bit more about your account. So what you can see now is it's updated my account. I've got all those products on there I've just put on. My points balance, they'll just sit there and accumulate as long as my ADR is open, and it's got something coming through on it. And as I say, you can put on hold if you want to, but I don't know why you would. The products are so wonderful and we're all using them every day and trying out different things. But you can just build up those points and get product for free, which is wonderful. It's going to ship on the 23rd of the month. Ideally you can ship it nice and early in the month so you've got your product when you want it. This is where it's going to ship to, and again I can edit my shipping. I can change the address it goes to if I'm going somewhere else around the country, and I can change the credit card that it's going off of. I can print that out if I want to, and I've got a record of what that is. It's got an order number here, but basically that's it. It's very, very simple. It's sitting there now. It'll ship next month. I won't run out of the product that I need. I'll get lots of nice free stuff, and it'll come to my house or my post office box, wherever it is, and away you go. So it really is as simple as that. So when you finish, you can just log out, and off you go, and you've managed your account. Now, in that account, you can do all sorts of things. You can manage changing your address or changing your credit card details and so on. It really is a very, very simple system. So any other questions, please contact the person who introduced you to the New Skin products or to the business opportunity, and really just have fun playing with it. You can always call the 1300 number in your local country to get help on this, but certainly using the online shopping carts and things like that is really, really simple.